Hello WrestleForce TV fans, I'm Mark True, and joining us today, introducing to you the former WrestleForce Undisputed Champion, coming off the back end of a brutal trilogy with James Ferrers.
He's the former NXT UK superstar, Levi.
As Mr. True said, and a former NXT UK superstar.
Well, this is a match that I am happy to be here for.
This match is worth the ages. People say WrestleForce is just a found family crowd, but we can bring you the toppest and the qualitiest of matches here in the UK scene, as Levi Muir's taking on a veteran of the UK scene, mind you. And we introduce him when his music comes along. But enough of that, looking at this man. It is Levi Muir, a specimen of the human race. I would not, and I repeat, would not like to see him at the other end of an alley when I owe him money.
I wouldn't want to see him in a lit alley, let alone a dark one. No bread, no quality, just meat.
It's a big E. That's not very nice to say, Levi Muir, calling me an inbred.
Let me tell you about his opponent. He is well travelled, well respected, a 20+ year British vet. What's the brand? What's the uniform? Paul Robinson!
Introducing to you, as Mr. True said, a 20-year veteran of the pro wrestling scene.
Can I be completely honest? I am so excited to see this match.
Which is fair enough. I can see why these two are legends of the scene. I would not like to see this man on the other end of an alley also.
I'm sure he's been in a fair few alleys in his time.
This man has fought through thick and thin, through the highest and the lowest.
And I know Paul Robinson right now, he's pacing back and forth backstage like a caged animal, ready to take the head off of Levi Muir. No matter what damage it means he'll do to himself.
And he's getting this big build-up he deserves. Here he comes. Introducing to you, the 20-year veteran, Paul Robinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way from the ring, from Paul Robinson.
Giving up the sign for the Swords of Essex there, himself and All Elite Wrestling superstar Will Ospreay were a part of. A real stalwart of the Essex and the British wrestling scene.
This man, he's got so many accolades, I don't even know want or know where to begin.
Well, the most recent one that comes to mind is he won a recent tournament of death matches in TNT. That shows you the kind of man that Paul Robinson is in the ring.
He's willing to go through light tubes, barbed wire, metal chairs, tables.
I would not be doing that if I was Levi Muir.
All because he's double the size of Paul doesn't mean he's double the fight. And I know Paul Robinson, if he's here, he's fighting. It's not a wrestling match we're about to see. We're about to see a scrap, and all my money is on Paul Robinson.
Well, Mark True, you have fought Paul Robinson before. What did you have from that match? What did you take from it about Paul Robinson?
What I took from it is, no matter what advantage you've got, it's not an advantage. He's in your head from the get-go, just from the size advantage a lot of men get in this scene against Paul Robinson. He ain't the tallest, he ain't the biggest, but the biggest thing about him is his fight, and he's willing to knock your teeth out and knock your head in to take that title and take that match away from you.
He gets launched by Levi.
But that's surprising. Stop him. He looks more ticked off than he does anything else, and I do not want to be ticking off the dog inside Paul Robinson. Because if he's a dog, he's an exo bully. And he's back from many states also.
Paul Robinson in a better mood than we're used to seeing him in.
His mood don't really matter.
Oh,
and he gets the schoolboy 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. And Paul just laughing in his face. Paul don't care. You could be the tallest man on the planet and the most muscliest, and he would laugh in your face.
That's what's just happened.
He lays the line in the ring. He don't let anybody else do so. Paul trying to fight for some dominance and running right back into the corner. Now getting in the Paul Robinson's face. Letting the ref count. Now Levi flexing in his face. Oh! He's saying he's not it no more and saying he's done. The disrespecting Levi Muir. Because I'm not going to lie, I think Paul Robinson's in the best shape of his life.
He is, and he's in a resurgence in his career.
Straight into a headlock, man. He's trying to get any leverage he can on Mr. Robinson.
Well, to show you the sort of competitor that Paul Robinson is, he held the Progress Pro Championship for a very long time. That's a title you can only win through knockout or submission. That is a fighting championship, not a wrestling championship.
Ducking. Oh, and a big Polish hammer. Now jab to the stomach, trying to chop the tree down of Levi Muir. Not being able to send him off. Trying again. Even using both hands, and it's not working for him.
Paul's going to try something else.
Oh, stopping right on the toes.
Do it.
Now sending him off. Switching it. Breaking. And a forearm to the jaw.
Beating him up. Done a number on the foot of Levi.
One big forearm from Levi Muir now. Stopping Paul Robinson in his tracks. Anyway, back to the contest. Now mugging Paul Robinson off. And you hear the meat slap of Paul Robinson's chest.
I think I heard Paul Robinson's lungs collapse just then.
I don't think that was his lungs. Throws a clothesline into a Luthers press, punching away at the skull of Levi Muir. Paul's the man that you've got to keep on top of the entire time. No space.
Levi looking on to being attacked by a swarm of bees here, because that's what Paul Robinson is,
and
but he gets caught.
Driving him in.
Into the corner.
And Dom with his
Levi just
shoulder.
trying to snap him in half here like a breadstick.
And a boot to the jaw.
Nasty.
Straight to the middle. Is he going for a signature spear? No. Went for a crossbody. Scooping him in. Tossing him across from one side of the ring to the other with a beautiful fall away slam. Levi Muir's having no offense from Paul Robinson. Now scooping him straight in the ring, taking his leg out. And a kick out of 1.
Can I just point out, Levi's barely broken a sweat here.
But so has Paul Robinson. As we've already said, he won the tournament of death, like a deathmatch tournament at TNT Wrestling. And you can tell by the name, it's TNT Extreme Wrestling. And he could take it to the extreme. I don't think just a normal contest is going to... And this early in said one will put away Paul Robinson. Now in a beautiful stalling suplex.
He can hold him up here for as long as he wants. Two count, Paul Robinson kicks out. Paul Robinson just hasn't still feeling his fingers out, his stinger on his neck.
A suplex affects the whole body.
Levi just stalking Paul Robinson like a predator in their prey.
Now throwing him out the ring.
Levi's on his feet, and he's not happy, and he's coming straight back in.
And
chop,
slap.
chop,
straight to the stomach.
He's all over him. Like a swarm of bees I mentioned earlier.
And them elbows. To a flapjack right on the stomach. And a devastating crossbody. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2.
Paul Robinson, look, he just got hit by a truck.
I've taken that move from Levi Muir before, and I felt like my chest concaved in on it, so I felt like my insides were my outsides.
Another big Euro.
And after that crossbody, that's not going to be doing his chest any good.
Well, that catches your chest, your jaw, your neck, catches everything.
All the way down to his, like, the muscles in the back, like lower back of his ribs, he's down there.
Yeah, you take out the lower back of someone, they won't be able to stand up properly, they won't be able to do anything.
Levi Muir taking his time on the one person he shouldn't be taking his time with.
You can't let Paul Robinson get rest, you can't let him recover. He's going to come back twice as angry as before. And it's stackable, so he'll be like 128 times as angry as before.
Oh! And now you could tell he had Paul Robinson where he wanted him with that super. Taking the mick!
Just disrespecting Paul Robinson.
And Paul Robinson not having that, kicking out straight at one. And not even letting a pin go there. He's not only got fight in his fist, he's got a fighting spirit, Paul Robinson. And he don't care, he's going to kick the life out of you. He doesn't care, he'll take anything. Like I said, through light tubes, through a burning table, he don't care, he'll take you out. So my money's still firmly on Paul Robinson. He finds his way out of everything. Into a rear naked, going into a sleeper. I told you he finds his way out. The TKO Levi Muir's finish, he'll find his way out. Driving his lower back in the corner, but Paul's not letting go.
Look at the fire in the face of Paul Robinson. Still holding on somewhat. Oh, but this doesn't bode well.
Throwing him off. Running through him with that clothesline.
Levi's trying to get breath into his lungs.
Oh, so would I. The smaller arms, you can get the bone of his forearm straight against the Adam's apple, getting a deeper choke.
That kind of the radius bone in your forearm, straight across the coronary artery. You can't get blood into your head, can't get breath into your lungs, cuts everything off that you need in a fight more than anything else.
But the sides of the neck of Levi Muir is kind of a lot to cut off.
Yeah, you need a crowbar to get under there.
And talk about targeting his lower back. Paul Robinson's the type of guy to flip. When he goes against bigger guys, he uses his size advantage, his speed advantage, and now he's cutting down the back of Paul Robinson.
And again, just giving Paul Robinson, just giving him a bit too much time, I think.
And a nice smack to the stomach. Open hand strikes. And a disgusting knee to the stomach. Into a neck breaker.
Like he just threw him down there. Well, we're looking at some power back up here. They've just got nothing right now. Every time he looks to get any fight back in it, Levi's on top of him, literally. Just taking out any level of energy, adrenaline he has in
Paul,
him.
I'd like to say this analogy. Paul Robinson's an infantry soldier. Levi Muir's a tank. It's going to take a lot of work for one infantry soldier with his rifle to get through that tank, but by God, his will and spirit, he's going to destroy that tank via his legs, via throwing something through his cannon. He's going to get through Levi Muir no matter how what.
But enough about tanks, the beauty of an abdominal stretch here. Levi Muir taking it back to the World of Sport days.
Now smacking him across the
face.
The defiance in Paul.
If Levi's World of Sport, Paul Robinson
and a club across the ribs. Into a crossbody. He worked his way out. And the fire for Paul Robinson.
Now Paul Robinson has an opening. He has to take advantage.
And getting him down with a clothesline.
In the face. And again.
I wouldn't want to be taking them. And the soldier's in the tank and he's going through it. Oh! A dive through clothesline.
Throws himself at Levi.
That's ringing Levi Muir's ears. Into a big elbow drop, a standing elbow drop. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 from. But he's not having it. Scooping him into the elbow. Levi Muir getting the hook in. Levi Muir getting the hook in. Not allowing it. Sorry guys, I ain't got much sight here. Levi Muir rolling him in.
Levi looking for a pinfall perhaps here.
Scooping him up. What the
strength?
What into a sunset flip. 1, 2, clapping his. Paul feeding up to the middle rope now. Diving spear.
There it is.
It goes middle rope spear. It's over. 1, 2.
Levi kicks out somehow. What's the thing about Levi? He's not got one reserve. He's got like 10 that he can tap into.
Paul Roberts has been using that as that's his finishing move. I've seen him put away many superstar with that middle rope spear.
Exactly that.
Now he's going for that curb stop. Just go on the shoulders. TKO!
Talk about putting away many people. Paul Robinson is another
1,
on that list.
2, 3, and that's it. What's the contest?
What a fight we just saw.
Neither man was willing to give up, and you can tell by the tenacity. And this shows how much of a great wrestler Levi Muir is. He might be a mug.
Levi Muir!
He might be a mug, but he does study as he was ready for that curb stomp.
Exactly that.
And to the detriment of Paul Robinson, he's been around for 20+ years.
It's easy to find what he's going to do to you before
It's easy to find his moveset more than anything else, and Levi Muir taking the victory. But what a great contest. Check us out on YouTube at WrestleForce TV and all our social medias at WrestleForce UK. I've been Mark True.
I've been Callum Beck.
And we'll see you all next time.